Namaste. A warm welcome. I'm Jayapalashri from Samskara Healing. Hope you all are doing fine. Hope you all are staying safe. Take care and stay safe. I was talking about the Puranas, and so far I spoke about the Sattvic Puranas. Today I'm speaking about the Rajasic Puranas. And as I talk about Rajasic Puranas, I did tell you just for a brief, there are 18, so it's divided into 3 segments. So I spoke about Sattvic and now I've come to Rajasic. So in Rajasic Purana, we have 6 Puranas that we're going to be speaking about. The first is Brahma Purana. Brahma Purana, it has about 10,000 verses and it speaks about Surya or Surya Devata. And in that, it has about 245 chapters written in Sanskrit language. But of course, you're going to get in other languages, including English, if you would like to read. So it speaks about holy sites. It speaks about river Godavari. It speaks about temples related to Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, and the Devi. So a lot of cosmology, mythology is also spoken about in the Brahma Puran. The next we come to is the Bhavishya Puran. Bhavishya Puran speaks about the future. So in Bhavishya Puran, speaking about the future, it's one thing. It speaks about prophecies pertaining to the future. So there is also some of the Tantra related work in this, and also it speaks about the last bit of Bhavishya Puran speaks about the dates as per the lunar calendar, and it has sections on Dharma and mythology too. So this is what is Bhavishya Puran. The next is Agni Puran. Agni Puran has about 15,400 verses, and it speaks about the major Puranas of Hinduism. It's like an encyclopedia of information on geography of Mithila. It's the culture, the history, mythology, cosmology, the ecosystem, politics, so on. A lot of things are spoken. Diplomacy, the local laws, Vastu Shastra, everything is spoken about in this. Moreover, it is related to Shaivism, Vaishnavism, Shaktism in this Puran. And it covers to all aspects, emphasizing without emphasizing on any particular theory. So which is quite interesting to know about Agni Purana, because it's speaking not only like about one sect, but about Shaivism, Vaishnavism, Shaktism. So whatever you would like to follow, there's something written in it which you could look up and understand and kind of refer to. The next is Brahma Vaivarta Purana. Brahma Vaivarta Purana consists of about 18,000 verses. And in that, it's speaking about, it's written about Lord Krishna and Radhe, and it is also one of the major Mahapuranas. It also speaks about the other gods like Lord Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Ganesha, and moreover, it also speaks about the goddesses like Goddess Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Savitri, and also it glorifies the feminine energy that is Radhe. Krishna related traditions and mythology is also spoken about in this Purana. It's interesting to know because this Purana is speaking of something different completely compared to the other Puranas. Then we have the Brahmanda Purana. Brahmanda Purana contains about 12,000 verses and it is one of the earliest composed Puranas. It is recognized as like an anthology. The text has been referred to as Vavaiya Brahmanda. So this is an encyclopedia speaking about nature. It talks about genealogy, cosmology. It speaks about dharma, ethics, duties, yoga, geography, administration, how to be a good government, trade, festivals, and so on. And also it serves as a travel guide if you travel to places like Kashmir, to Cuttack, to Kanchipuram. It has various topics. So it's quite interesting, something different, the Brahmanda Purana. And then last we have the Padma Purana. Padma Purana consists of about 55,000 verses and it's a large compilation of diverse topics. It is named after the lotus, which the Lord Brahma seats himself on, the creator. The large section is dedicated to Lord Vishnu as well as Lord Shiva and Goddess Shakti. Okay, and it also speaks about the different paths that have been written in different eras by different authors. It has sections to, again, cosmology, mythology, geography, temples, rivers, seasons, pilgrimage places, and so on. And also it speaks about the Brahma temple in Rajasthan. And there is also a section speaking about the yoga, the Atma, moksha, and other topics. And it also includes various stories for Lord Vishnu. And it speaks about Lord Rama and Sita, and so on. Interesting to know how even in the Puranas it is broken up and spoken, and there is so much to learn. The first point is there is so much that I cannot give any kind of wrong information, and hence I need to refer before I speak. That's one point. Second is, when I was speaking about Puranas to someone, they were like, why would I want to spend so much of time in today's time and age to read Puranas, and why would I want to do something like that? And there was an argument which we were having, and I said, Puranas also should have been a subject for us to be studying, because it's really important. And many Puranas, like if I'm just talking about now, just like today's Puranas, there has been talks on how to follow your dharma, how to be a good government, how to do things. Things were written down. So it is about implementing it. So whether we're talking about implementing something, understanding something, following something, learning something, there was something to be taken in from the Puranas, which of course we all haven't done, and we've just hushed it and pushed it aside and not given it that kind of importance. But today, when I look at it and I've read about it, and I'm still reading about it and preparing myself and talking, I feel there is so much yet untold today for us, that no matter how many people come forward to speak, yet the ocean is vast, and we will never have one lifetime is never enough to absorb the kind of knowledge which is out there for us. So that is something to be thinking about. So you can never say, I know it all. I recently came across a person who I tried saying something and said, oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. And, I looked at that person and I said, you don't know anything. Just with this sentence, when you say, I know it all, it's very clear you know nothing. Because even if you know something, I may say something which you may not know. So at least hear it out. And, get into the space of listening instead of, speaking. And that is so important. So it's interesting. The reason why I'm speaking about it is I feel it's very much part of the Puranas that I'm speaking about today, right now. And we can never know enough. The ocean of wisdom is vast. So take your time to soak it in. And as much as you can, time is precious and time flows like water. So don't lose precious time. Make the most of it. Study the most of it. And let your wisdom grow. With that, I end my talk today. Thank you so much for being part of this and listening to me. And I shall be back to speak tomorrow, or whenever possible for me, about the next, which is Tamasic Puranas, which I will be speaking about. So until then, I thank you so much. Stay safe, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you. I wish you a wonderful day.